Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and even Pinterest. Do you have any idea how much money a single person can make monthly just by using any of these platforms? And if you have an account in any one of them, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how you can make a tons of money just by using social media. And we're starting right after intro. No!
Is that the meat manager?
Thanks, have a good day.
Alright, Philadelphia cream cheese, baby. Have you ever tried these two before? They are the perfect combo. You have no fucking idea what you're missing, man. Okay, now I can definitely focus on the video. Awesome. What is up? I hope everyone having an awesome day, and we're gonna talk about social media right now. But first, if you're just seeing this face for the first time, who the f is he? I'm Barish, I'm the social media specialist who's trying to help people out in online, making videos like this to help them to reach their goal, help them to monetize their social presence. And with that said, let's talk about the social media. So I've seen so many people, I mean the number goes infinity. It's whether individual or a business, they're crushing the social media, right? They're crushing the numbers on Instagram and YouTube and even the LinkedIn. And out of these people, so many of them actually just growing their pages for the sake of growing pages. They don't have an ultimate goal. They don't have a final point to reach it. What's the strategy? I mean, where are you going, man? Are you just growing for the sake of crushing the numbers? That's not the deal in social media for the most of the time. And I'm going to tell you that you can make tons of money, but just by using social media tools. And I'm talking about thousands of dollars, not even hundreds. All right, let's jump right into it. What you can do as an individual, or if you're managing a business page, to make some good money. So the very first thing I have in my mind is to help other people in your niche. So how it works, let's say you have so many social accounts like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, or you name it. You know, it's totally up to you which platform you want to pursue the strategy. But what you can do is basically you have a niche already, set it up some little bit of community there. You're already grown up, so you are familiar how to grow in that niche. And what you can do is search for the people who are relatively have small pages compared to yours, so you can provide some actual value. And very basic example is that you can provide your audience, you can provide the tools that you're using, or you can provide growth services that you already have in your mind as strategies. So the first example, let's say on Instagram, you have a big community that you can provide so much value to other people, so you can offer shout out for money or shout out for shout out. It's totally up to you how exactly you wanted to get paid. Let's say the price range for the shout out and nowadays is like $5 to $10 if you're like an average page with like 10,000 followers. So guys, the second thing is to become a social media influencer. And I have to warn you about this because in 3 to 5 years, this opportunity that I just mentioned will be totally gone, because this industry is already popping in 2019, and in 3 to 5 years it will be totally saturated, full of influencers in every niche. So you have to start building right now, because being an influencer doesn't happen overnight. It's a very long-term process. And of course, we're not talking about the micro influencers unless you're not LeBron James, like Madonna or Jay-Z, who can just like promote the Nike shoes, like putting it up like this and everyone's gonna buy it. We're talking about being a micro influencer, which is that having an outreach in social media over 5,000 to 20,000 followers. And if you have more, it's always better sometimes if you have the engagement with it. But even if you have a page like 2,000 to 5,000 followers, it still works. You can be an influencer, so don't lose any hope for that. But you have to be very professional. In that case, you have to look like a business. I mean, you have to be so legit, so those people still believe that even you have 2,000 followers, that you can still provide the value for their brand. Alright, I really wanted to mention this before skipping to the other part, because some people just seeing being an influencer as getting the free stuff. Alright, that's pretty cool. I get it, you're pretty excited for that, but that is the smallest part of the iceberg. You're not gonna get there by doing that. You're not gonna make a six-figure business by just getting the free stuff from all over the random companies and you don't believe in their cause. And what it's actually gonna do is fucking up. It's definitely gonna screw up your reputation. I mean, every time you're getting a free stuff from those companies and ended up with zero sales for them, zero leads to conversions, you're just gonna fuck up your image, and all those companies are gonna have a bad first impression for you, and they're never gonna work with you again. You're not gonna build a long-term relationship with any brand and any business, and you'll be that disrespectful person in the industry nobody's gonna respect. So what you have to do, this is the win-win situation. If you're an influencer, you have to build that outreach to so many people around you, like your audience, so you can actually start selling stuff for those brands, and they will believe you even more because you helped them a lot in the past. So they will build these contracts, these long-term partnerships with the companies and between you, and you'll become a legit business. This is the influencer industry, not getting the free stuff and just living your life with it. Focus on the value. Always give some value. Alright, just to build a little bit of top of that, influencer marketing, the third thing you can do is affiliate marketing. Alright, I will probably have to make a lot of different videos about affiliate marketing just by its own, but the one thing I can warn you is it's a minefield. You have to be very careful. It's a really dangerous field. You may end up with zero profit, and you're probably gonna blame all these companies. But who is exactly to blame is you. I mean, you're the responsible for this. You have the control to making money or not making any money out of this, because affiliate marketing is a strategy that usually works with people at the highest influential level. If you have 3,000 followers, it's pretty risky, but if you have like a 60% of engagement with those audience, that's fine, go and try it. But it's a pretty risky strategy to implement for the people under 10,000 outreach in social media. And how you do is you basically partner with those companies and become an affiliate partner, and then you start selling those products, and every sale they made, you're getting the affiliate commission. You know, that's a pretty basic ideology, like a sales commission. But you'll have your links, you'll have to post the links to social media pages, and you'll have to prepare some good quality posts so for the people get inspired and interested with the products that you're using it. Otherwise, it's a pretty risky strategy. It's not a door-to-door sales, and if you have a really low outreach, what's gonna happen is it's gonna turn out to be a door-to-door sales strategy for you. You're gonna end up going door by door, knocking everyone's door and asking them like, hey, I have a product, are you interested in that? Boom. No one interested in door-to-door sales in 2019. I mean, come on. This is a very risky strategy. So in affiliate marketing, I would definitely put that as a must to have an outreach more than 10,000 people. In any kind of social media, it's up to you. You can even do the affiliate marketing in Pinterest, it works perfectly. In YouTube, it works the best. In Instagram, it works awesome. In Twitter, I don't think so, but some people make it work. So just think, have that in the mind that you have to have this huge outreach and huge engagement with your audience so you can actually sell something. Otherwise, you have a bunch of people around you who don't even believe what you're doing, who don't even believe your calls, who are not even aware of your niche. Forget that. You're not gonna make any sales. The company is not gonna make any sales. You will just end up paying so much money for affiliate programs, in some cases buying the products from the companies, because very little amount of companies actually offer these affiliate products for free. So I had to warn you on that. Finding a free affiliate program, it's a 1 in a million. It's a 1 in a million. If you found it, go for it. But still, if you believe that you can provide some value to the company, then definitely go for it. Affiliate marketing is a huge industry. You will end up making thousands of dollars if you really succeed in that. This is a really important part of this video. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna tell you is something that I'm really passionate about, guys. If you're a social media person, you're gonna love it. It is dropshipping. Of course, I mean, the dropshipping rocks. Dropshipping is awesome. Dropshipping is the king. Like, I wasn't aware of this opportunity in dropshipping before. I just thought that it's something that Amazon puts in, like Amazon dropshipping business. But nowadays, you can find so many other websites. I don't even have to mention the names, but I'm leaving a link in the description below for the Teespring that I'm using it. Just design the product, design however you like it and however your audience may like it, and then produce the product. Not even produce physically. You're just gonna create your store and it's gonna stay there. And what you're gonna do is use your marketing skills. At the end, we're just talking about social media, right? So we're in here for the marketing part of it. So you're gonna use all your social media channels, just like you do in affiliate stuff or in ambassador stuff. You're gonna put your store in there, a link, whether you're on your website or whether in your YouTube channel. If you have over 1,000 followers, subscribers, you can do that in YouTube as well. You can do that on Instagram shopping, you can do on Google stores and Google shopping opportunities. You can use any kind of platforms to market that online store. Alright, that's an awesome opportunity, guys. I will definitely recommend you to start a dropshipping business. Even today, start designing some good stuff, and then once you believe that you have a good amount of items with the really tasty designs, the sweet products you want to purchase for yourself, then buy your products, use your products in your channels and your videos, and then start selling those products with your posts, with your promotions. It's gonna be awesome. Believe me, it's not that long-term process. You can even do that dropshipping business trendy and popping in. And I promise, if you're really putting the work, you'll be crushing in numbers in that for at least in 2 months. Because it's not that huge deal to design a product, and everyone can do drag and drop designs nowadays. Just keep an eye on the violation of the copyrights, right? We don't want you to violate any kind of rights, any kind of laws. Design your own product. Alright, the very last thing I'm going to talk about is a little bit of extra, so you can think of it as a bonus part. So this is most of the people with the design skills. So we're talking about photography, videography, design, editing, photoshops. So think of these businesses. I mean, nowadays design is the new engineering for me. You know, every kind of business, even they're not related to the online platforms, the social media, they're jumping into it because they just wanted to build that little exposure that they may turn it into a customer. You know, this is very common thing for new companies. I've been at a lot of networking events recently, and you can't even imagine what kind of people I met in social media networking events. I mean, I met people from financial industries, banking industries. I met with individual lawyers who's trying to push out their lawyer brand, becoming like an individual lawyer. They're trying to turn this into a brand just with their own names because they wanted to get in the social media thing. They know this is a new trend. And what you can do is you can basically help these people leverage their brand or put their business into their online platforms that they desire. And how you can do it is basically being a designer. You can design thumbnails for their YouTube channel. You can design, edit videos for them, edit the video content. It's really helpful. A lot of people are doing tutorials. A lot of people doing the promos and videos. You can shoot those videos or edit those videos with make a lot of money for individually. And you can also help individuals who's trying to push themselves in social media like Instagram. You can offer editing skills. I mean, I'm not talking about going to Visco and just pushing some filters in there. Now, I'm talking about the real stuff like professional Lightroom and Photoshop. I'm talking about you to get into the Photoshop and seriously editing those photos, like removing all the unnecessary stuff, putting the best image out there that they can ever use, that they can get the benefit of. So I'm talking about the real stuff here. So you have to have this Photoshop skills, editing, video production, design, you know, overall you're creating some art. We're not talking about just social media skills in here, but also art skills. So you have to have that design skills, and definitely if you don't have one of these, think about getting one. Even nowadays in any kind of social media position you're applying, there is probably that bullet point at the very end. Design skills is a bonus. Photoshop will be a plus. So it is going to be a huge opportunity for you because I 100% believe that most people want to become more than the average, right? So you have that one extra skill which will help you to stand out. Otherwise, you'll just become an average, and you shouldn't be the average in this social media world because everyone is already an average in here. It's so easy to jump in, but it's hard to stand out. Of course, if you don't have these kind of skills, what I would suggest you is, I already mentioned some of these platforms in my earlier videos, Skillshare and Udemy. Jump into those platforms, not as like a moneymaker this time, but as a user, and go into the different people's pages and start learning from their skills, start learning about design. It's really important. I'm telling you this, design will be the new engineering starting from this year, and will keep going like this for a long time because this is the new trend. And definitely be familiar with it, and you will stand out. So these were all 7 great ways to how you can make money on social media, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below. Don't give it mercy. And if you really enjoy this kind of content for you to how to make money in online platforms or how to become a social media expert, that definitely consider subscribing to the channel because I'll be doing lots of videos about these platforms, and I'll be digging deep into the basics to advanced strategies. I'll be guiding you from each step by step, and you'll be learning about lots of platforms. And eventually, if you keep hustling and if you're willing to put in the work, there is no reason for you not to succeed. We're all eventually gonna get there. And of course, don't forget to ring the bell because every time I put a new fresh content, you'll be notified. And if you want to see my face more often in this channel, if you really enjoy, definitely hit those buttons right now, and I hope to see you in the next videos. And until next time, keep hustling, keep putting the work, and keep getting the results because you deserve it. And see you all.